What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the G80 GTR wide body build series. In today's episode, it's all about making progress. That is our number one priority. As you guys seen in the last couple of episodes, we fully disassembled the car. We did a good test fit on the front end, and everything for the most part is looking pretty good, but there's a lot of trimming, cutting, adjusting, and basically that times 100 that we need to do. So in today's video, that's what we're primarily going to be focusing on. There's also a couple other things that we're going to be doing in the rear end that you guys will see. In this regards, maybe some fiberglass, maybe some molding. I think it's time to really bring the rear end to life and to show you guys how wide this thing is going to be. So hopefully we get to that in today's episode, but if we don't, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss out on any episodes because we will be showing that very soon. So with all that being said, it's time for us to get to work because we got a lot of work ahead of us. So another day here in the shop, guys. It's time to make more progress on the G80 GTR wide body build. As you guys can see, we did go ahead and remove both front headlights because we have some new headlights coming in soon, which you guys will see very shortly. We actually disassembled everything and we kind of just put everything back, kind of like in a test fitting stage. So this is not final fitment, so don't judge anything here. But today is actually gonna be a very crucial piece to the build as we're gonna start getting the rear quarter section dialed in. It's time for us to start doing some molding work. We're gonna start shaping everything in the rear and get everything pretty tuned in to show you guys how it's actually gonna look, hopefully, eventually in real life. But right now we're just doing a bunch of prep work and getting everything taped up, everything masked, and it's gonna be a crazy one. This is where things start truly coming to life in the rear because you guys already seen how the front looks. It's pretty obvious how the front is gonna look, even though we are gonna do some changes in the front as well. But the rear, I know a lot of people are anticipating how the rear is gonna look. So sit back and relax, guys. We hope you guys are enjoying the build series of building the craziest G80 M3 in existence. And yeah, guys, it's gonna be a fun one. So let's get to it.
Yeah, at least I don't want to, crash it and, put it like racing and all this stuff,
So we're thinking about removing this section completely and then just top it off on, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not.
I think you've taken it off before, right? When we've done one on the M4?
Yeah.
You took it off,
yeah,
right?
I had to take them off.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, like we just mentioned, right now we're gonna be doing some updates in the rear, kind of start finalizing and bringing out these quarter panels. Ultimately, because we do have to make molds and build molds off this full kit. So right now we're just kind of figuring out how we're gonna go with the rear. But obviously on the passenger side, we have a gas cap that we built. So we're seeing what's the best way to go about it. When we install these kits, for example, like on the G80 2M4, sometimes we remove it for installation, sometimes we don't. But it just really depends. So right now we're just trying to figure out the most safest, effective, and cleanest way to go about it. Also, another big update that we didn't show you guys is we fully gutted the interior. So as you guys can see, no more front seats. Steering wheel is removed. The rear seats are removed. They're just sitting there inside. I think you guys can kind of guess what we're gonna do with the interior. Possibly roll cage, seat delete, new seats, steering wheel, just to kind of give you guys a hint. But the interior definitely is gonna come together. We have a lot of things that we still need to do inside to get everything to match on the exterior, because last thing we want to do is do this insanely aggressive, obnoxious kit and not have anything, I guess you can say, match inside. And just if this was just stock and the exterior was extremely modified, it wouldn't make sense. So everything's out. We got the seats right here. Comfort seats are very comfortable though. I know we didn't get buckets. We have some cool seats in mind that we're gonna be doing on this build that are actually gonna look really nice. But one big thing that I'm gonna be taking into consideration and that we wanna make sure is implemented is comfort, because we do plan to drive this car a lot. We do plan to go to a lot of shows, so I wanna make sure the seats are comfortable. In some past builds, we've done like full carbon fiber seats, And while they look good, they're not the comfiest. So comfort is being taken into consideration on the new seats that we're gonna be doing. And you guys will eventually see those in the coming build series. So stay tuned for that. But for now, enjoy the gutted interior. So we're actually gonna go ahead and remove the gas cap. I think it's gonna be the best solution for what we're trying to do right here on the passenger quarter panel. So it's currently 12:43. Let's see how long it takes him to remove a gas tank on a G80 M3. Five hours later.
No, it's 3 Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
3 Doritos.
Oh, I think we're there.
5 hours later.
5 hours later, guys.
Here.
Be proud of it. Show it off.
Shit.
There it is. So now we have all the room we need.
To move this, I had to move this one in. Play with it. Where's the?
You're looking for this, I believe.
Let me just put it
I'm
on.
gonna do this. Look at that. Let's hear the click. There it is.
Gonna put it on like this.
Okay.
So maybe
And
like
start building out
3
that
and a half.
flare.
Yeah.
10 inches. So yeah, guys, we're gonna use this eventually. This is gonna be our guide to build the flare out. And that's where we're gonna really see how wide it's gonna be in the rear. We're doing our best to show you guys as much as the back end process as we can and possible, so you guys can really see that, you know, we're really building a lot of this from the ground up. It's gonna takes a lot of work to make something like this happen, but we're doing it. It is. Just like that, we're wide body. Woo! Josh. What are you doing, bro?
Sitting down.
You're in timeout.
My little cubicle.
So Diego, can you explain to them exactly what we're doing and why we're doing it?
So right now we are applying wax.
Okay.
This is like a release.
Okay.
So after this, this works. So when you put the fiberglass, you can take them off pretty much.
So it doesn't like let it stick too hard to it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much like a release.
It kind of looks like butter. Let me show them. You guys want some? Ooh, it smells.
Yeah, it's wax.
Kind of smells good.
Yeah.
I kind of like the smell of chemicals.
You're gonna like to smell the racing right now.
Oh, it's gonna smell good?
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can smell it on camera.
You're gonna get high.
Oh, it's time to get high. Beep. So yeah, guys, we're just applying this. So when we do the mold, it's gonna allow us to release the mold a lot easier, opposed to if we were just applying it to straight surface with no layer of protection, essentially. So it's gonna make the process a lot easier.
So right now I'm gonna get the fiberglass and we're just gonna cut one
whole piece.
Whole piece, so that way we just can put it on.
Okay, sounds good. So let's get to it. One huge sheet, lay it down, start shaping, and then
Then just let it cure, and then after that we're just gonna
release it.
And that will be your white body.
Let's get to it, guys. We got Diego gearing up. He's getting ready to deal with fiberglass.
Here, for the camera boy, so that way you don't get the gases.
Wait, is it for the camera?
Yeah,
oh.
Just put it on the camera.
So right now, guys, we're gonna do some measuring on the rear quarter panel so we can cut the exact size of the fiberglass that we need.
Let's see.
What are we thinking? What is it looking like? A little over 60, around 60?
Yeah, 50 something.
Okay.
Hopefully this shit is enough though.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is like, I had to measure the whole piece. One whole piece.
Let's see.
Like 32. So, shit, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No? Shoot.
No, for one side, yeah, but for the other one, I don't think so.
Oh, because you were going to cut it down the middle, right?
Yeah.
I think it still may be possible.
Maybe, I don't know. If not, I just put like pieces.
So what you're looking at, guys, is real fiberglass. You can see the little fibers, the hairs everywhere. So this could be very messy, which is why we're wearing a mask. I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm not wearing gloves, and we both are wearing shorts here, but it should be good. So we're essentially just cutting the same shape as the rear quarter panel, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it on there and essentially break a mold off the current existing shape, because we want to make sure fitment, the way the kit's designed and fit it in the rear is perfect. We love the design and the way the OEM G80 rear quarter flares out. What we're gonna do is really accentuate it. We're gonna make it pop. You guys are gonna like it. There's a lot of renders that we've already created that we haven't showed you guys. We figured we'd show you guys in real time so you guys can really see it come to life. If you guys could only smell how strong this smell is, you guys would know why we were wearing masks. Right now we're applying some resin onto the fiberglass. What we're gonna do next is lay this onto the rear quarter panel. We gotta make sure it's caked in there good, so everything hardens perfectly and even. Let me go ahead and show you guys. We just finished up doing the driver's side. You guys can kind of get an idea of the shape that we're going for. Like I mentioned, we love the OEM design. We love how wide the G80 pokes out. So we want to kind of keep that similar shape, but obviously make sure it makes sense within the GTR wide body design language, you know. So we're gonna get a general mold, and then we're gonna start tweaking and doing our thing, and really you guys will start to see it come to life slowly but surely. But right now we're just finishing up the other side, because right now we're gonna lay it on the passenger side. Tedious process, but well worth it once it's complete. So as you guys can see, we are moving on to the front fenders. We got a lot of comments in the last couple of posts that we did in regards to the front fender fitment, in regards to a lot of other fitment as well. Guys, please rest assured that the test fitting in those previous videos were literally just test fitting. Those weren't the final fitments that were gonna be on the parts. So now what we're doing is just getting everything tidied up, dialing in those little fitment issues, making sure everything lines up perfectly. For example, with the door, we're really making sure this line is as close and perfect to OEM. There's gonna be some body lines that we're gonna have to bring back in and shave and smooth in. So a lot of progress to make sure these fit perfect. And once this one's complete, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the passenger one as well, and basically repeat the same thing.
The thing is kind of hitting it right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing.
No, but let's say if I'm moving forward right here, then, but the thing is
It increases that gap? Oh, it goes further away.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, guys, this is a very tedious process. We want to make sure, obviously, the doors open and close perfectly without hitting the fender once installed correctly. But we also want to make sure that gap maintains the perfect spacing in between the fender and the door, and it's not too big or too small. So a lot of trimming, cutting, taking off, putting back, just excessive repetitiveness of that, and it takes time. So now we're gonna move on to the side skirt. And as you guys can see, I think the side skirt's gonna be one of the most technical pieces that we're gonna have to make work with the G80. So right now we're just doing a lot of mock-ups, seeing exactly how we're gonna go about it. Another big thing that we're taking into consideration is the installation process. So for any of you who do get this kit, when you guys are installing it on your G80, you wanna make sure that process is as easy as possible and straightforward. So there's a lot of things that we're keeping in mind when building this kit and this car currently. But in regards to the front fender, we got all the bolt clips to line up. We got one right there. Same with right there, right there. Let me give you guys a sneak peek underneath. Right there as well too. Now it's just maneuvering the side skirt to work well with the door, the fender, the rear door, and then it would ultimately need to line up to the rear quarter panel, then follow the shape to the rear bumper. So, like I keep mentioning, we still got a long road ahead of us, but we're making tons of progress. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode on the G80 GTR wide body build series. As you guys just saw, we did a lot of trimming, cutting. We even did some fiberglass work on the rear end. This process in itself is very tedious, and my guys and me are taking our time to make sure everything is perfect as it can. There's a lot of measurements that needs to be done. There's a lot of tolerances that need to be taken into play. So we're doing everything we can to make sure all those things are checked off while still getting the project done, because that in itself takes a lot of energy out of us. But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There's a lot more stuff that's coming very soon. When it comes to this type of progress work, it may not be as exciting, but for us to see it happen in real time is this is the best it can be. But in regards to modifications like exhaust, maybe some performance stuff, we actually do have some mods here. They are actually in our lobby right now. So we're gonna be installing those in the next couple episodes as well. So some of the episodes, we may take a break from the actual installation of the kit itself and focus on installing those mods, because we have a short window ahead of us. We have to have this car fully done within, I would say, about a month and a half at this point. So there's a long road ahead of us with a short amount of time, but I know we can get this done. We're excited to show you guys the final product, the final project. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. I know I keep emphasizing on the word insane, crazy, but guys, like seeing this in real life come to life is on another level. But with all that being said, and make sure you guys are subscribed, comment down below if you have any questions. Make sure to give this video a big like. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.